Hello, and welcome to another episode of Breadcast Movie and TV Talk. I don't really know how to come up with a good intro for this, so I'm going to be talking about the movie Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, don't take that as meaning that this movie is bad, because it's not. I would also like to say that I'm not like a Sonic fan. I've never played any of the games, so there's a lot of things that I don't know. Sonic is a movie that definitely has a very simple story, but it executes the story pretty good. They do that thing where they start the movie towards the end of the movie with Sonic narrating about how now we have to go back and start this from the beginning. A bit cliche, but I guess you have to start a movie somehow. They show a bit of the island that Sonic lived on originally with some owl thing that's basically his mentor. There happens to be evil people in that world that want the power that Sonic has, yet they all wear masks. If you ask me, as someone who knows very little about Sonic, those masked people reminded me of the character Knuckles. Anyway, what I'm getting at is I don't understand why they want Sonic's power. So, Sonic goes through a ring, now he lives here on Earth. He's alone and really wants friends, but can't because he can't let anyone know he exists, obviously. However, he really likes watching our main human character, Tom. Eventually, Sonic gets upset, releases a wave of energy, knocks out the power in a very large area. The government decides to get Dr. Robotnik on the case. Robotnik is your typically evil genius that is smarter than everyone on Earth, and he makes that a very known point throughout the movie. Robotnik gets a lead on Sonic, who ends up in the garage of Tom, who shoots him with a tranquilizer. How do Tom and Sonic get stuck together? Well, Tom wants to be a police officer in a real city like San Francisco, and Sonic hits him with the this is a life or death situation, which is something that Tom has always wanted to help someone in with that kind of situation. Their reason for going to San Francisco is because when Sonic was tranquilized, he dropped his bag of rings while one was open and dropped the rest of them on the top of a really tall building in San Francisco. Then the bulk of the movie is them being chased by Robotnik, Sonic having fun and being annoying and doing stupid things. The movie has a very simple message that is basically the same as you get watching Detective Pikachu. Now, there were a few things I didn't like in the movie. The first is Tom, played by James Marsden. I felt like he was kind of a discount Ryan Reynolds. That's not to say that James Marsden is bad in this role. There were many times I just got a Ryan Reynolds vibe from him, obviously with the less swearing. The other thing I didn't like is that there are 2 points in this movie that the characters in the movie basically said Olive Garden slogans word for word. And I didn't like that. You want your movie to be grounded in reality, especially when it takes place in current time. And I'm pretty much positive that people don't casually just say Olive Garden slogans. I understand that perhaps Olive Garden had a heavy sponsorship with the movie, but there's other ways to do subtle advertising. While the story may be simple, there are some good moments of comedy, the action is good, and the characters were pretty well acted as well. This is a good family movie, as I don't think there were any swear words and it's not overly violent. I should tell you that there are 2 post-credit scenes in the movie that I won't spoil, but they basically allude to the fact that there will inevitably be a sequel or more for this movie. Sonic the Hedgehog is a good movie and is enjoyable too. That's all I have to say, so if you're end of the conversation, leave a comment below. As always, thanks for listening and goodbye.